What's up, guys? It's that time again. It's Black Box Month. They shipped it on the 2nd. It just got here today, so I've already opened it because I did a video previously. I didn't like the way it turned out, so I'm going to redo it, but I've already opened it. I know what I've got. So let's go back. First month I tried them, I got Greta Van Fleet and Johnny Cash, two records that I absolutely loved. The next month, shipping was a big issue. My package got stuck in a constant loop from Chicago to Pittsburgh to Detroit to Grand Rapids back to Pittsburgh. It did that little loop like 3 times. Finally, I contacted USPS, and I was like, "What the hell? You guys are gonna get shit together, and it's time to get my records to me because I'm worried they're gonna be damaged at this point." So they got it out of the loop and shipped it here. It got here within like 3 days after I called and complained. But as far as the contents, it was Pearl Jam's Redo, which I did want, so I was happy with that one. And the other one was Elton John, the Tom Thames session. I like Elton John, but I'm not going to go out and spend money on buying one of his records. I like his newer stuff more than his older stuff. I mean, there's obviously certain songs I like, but I've got them on CD, backed up on MP3, so I'm not going to spend the money to go out and buy a record of somebody I'm not, huge into. Most of the records I own are metal and rock. Listen to Black Sabbath right now. So, and the other thing, Black Box is great on customer service. I told them what was going on, so they shipped me a third record for free. It was Jimi Hendrix. Just not a Jimi Hendrix fan. So I got a record that I'm not going to listen to. Never been a Jimi Hendrix fan. I've actually got two records because I probably won't listen to Elton John either. I may throw it on once or twice in my life. So I was unhappy last month with Black Box. So I was like, all right, I'm going to give them the third month, see what they come back with. So they shipped it out on the 2nd. It got here today. Again, I've already opened it up. So I know the contents. The packaging's great. The price is great. As long as you're getting the stuff you want. If you're not getting the stuff you want, why spend $35 a month for somebody else to pick out stuff for you? Why not just spend the $35 and go out and buy what you want? Because these records, I mean, you can get them, for that price. So this month, the first one they sent me was a Dio. It's obviously a picture disc, which I don't like picture discs. The sound quality's off and off. I don't hang them up for display, just because, you're seeing more of the plastic sleeve than you are the record. And I'll listen to this because Dio's a great band, so I'll listen to the record. But it's just got 2 songs on it, and honestly, I'm paying $35 a month. I don't want a single. I don't care if it's a picture disc or something like that. I don't want a single. That just pisses me off. I blew money on that. Like most people, work hard for my money, and I don't want to just piss away money. And I feel like that is. The second record is one that I actually would have purchased, and I've got all but like 2 or 3 of this band's records. It's Motley Crue's Saints of Los Angeles. It's definitely not my favorite record of theirs, but it does have some good songs, and I was planning on buying it anyway, so I'm happy to get that one. It's 180 gram vinyl. So I mean, I'm 1 for 2 for the last 2 months. That's $70 to buy. Out of all of them, I would have bought 2 of the 4. So I'm going to take the next couple of weeks, and I'm really going to think about whether or not I want to continue with my Black Box. I don't think they're listening. Looking at my Spotify. My Spotify shows stuff like Sammy Hagar and The Circle, Ozzy Osbourne. These guys are right there in that genre. Never once have I listened to Dio. Not once did I mention Dio in my thing. So they're taking a shot in the dark. Like I said, I went on Black Box's website, and I completely redid my profile. I told them, I said, this is not what I want. Do not send me any 70s rock anymore, because I've got plenty of it. I completely changed up my list and put the artists I really want on there: Guns N' Roses, I think Metallica. I think I did put Motley Crue in there. Sammy Hagar, Van Halen, which the only two I don't have a Van Halen are obviously the most expensive, For Unlawful Carnal Knowledge and Balance. They're two of my grails. So they got one out of there, but Dio was not mentioned. I know it's in the genre, but all the stuff that I put on there and I've been listening to on Spotify, and I really have been amping up my Spotify playlist, listening to stuff that I really wanted. I even put country artists on there like Casey Musgraves. So to pay $35 for basically one record I want, which was the Motley Crue, I feel a little ripped off. I mean, this is a record I could buy online. I think it's like $21 at most. So basically, I paid overpaid $14 for a record that I could have got on Amazon or on eBay, or at one of my local record stores for way cheaper. So like I said, they're not listening to my Spotify. They didn't really look at my playlist or my profile. So I'm not happy with that. One thing they did listen to though was I haven't been getting a card. Everybody, when I first started talking about Black Box, they said they get a card. It used to be personalized, but now it's just and it reads, it's a quote from Jack White. Vinyl is the real deal. I've always felt like until you buy the vinyl record, you don't really own the album. And it's not just me or a little pet thing or some kind of retro romantic thing from the past. It is still alive. And it lists the albums that you got. So that's kind of cool that you got that finally. So, like I said, I'm going to take the next couple weeks. Think about if I want to continue with Black Box. I'm not a happy customer at this point. I tried Bandbox last month. The first month it was around. I got 2 Neil Young records. Again, I'm not a huge Neil Young fan, but I was okay with it, especially since they were free for the first month. The second month, the artist they were hinting around to was Buddy Holly. Whether or not it was Buddy Holly, I don't know because I put my subscription on pause. It was hard for me to justify paying $50 a month for something I'm not going to like. This is one person, he's out buying the stuff he likes and he's shipping it. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to pause that one, and I probably will cancel it. I'm thinking about trying VYNL. I haven't tried it yet. Up and down reviews is what I've seen. Some are really happy, some are like, eh. So I'll check it out more for the price. I mean, you're paying almost the same thing as you are for Black Box. You get 3 records with them, whereas this one you get 2. So yeah, if you got any comments about VYNL or another record subscription, comment down below because I'm really curious. I tried to do my homework and I thought Black Box was the way to go. But again, 2 months in a row, I've been 50-50 happy. That's a lot of money to spend for 50-50 happy. I mean, $35 a month. If I could swap them out, it might be different. But as far as I can tell, I can't swap them out. So I'm going to, like I said, take the next couple weeks. I may or may not cancel. I may go for a 4th month. But at this point, I'm kind of doubting it. It'll probably just be, me going with another subscription service. Or I may just save the money and, go to my local record stores and buy the stuff I really want. Atlanta's got all kinds of great record stores. A couple of them, I've gone to many times, and I picked up a lot of good stuff. Like right now, I'm listening to Black Sabbath. I picked that up at one of my record shops. Rodney Dangerfield, I'm about to listen to that. One I really like. This is the kind of stuff I listen to. Twisted Sister. I bought this actually I bought that on eBay. So, alright guys, that's it. 50-50 happy. May or may not cancel. If I do cancel, I'll figure out something else to do a review on. My wife bought me this the Spin Clean, which I highly recommend. This Black Sabbath record was trash before I used the Spin Clean, and I just listened to it, no skips, very, very little noise. Ran it through one time, so I really recommend the Spin Clean. But as far as Black Box, I can't say I recommend them. I can't say you're going to be happy with them or not going to be happy with them. That is completely up to you. But again, comment down below if you have any ideas or want to discuss it. We'll respond as soon as I can. Again, thanks for watching. Take care. Goodbye.